Hello, my dear students. Today we are taking lesson 8.2, as I told you in the previous video. The previous video was for explaining how to create a ruler using the color tiles and how you can use even this ruler in measurement. So let's start lesson 8.2, hands-on, make and use a ruler. Today is 19th of March 2020. Now let's start model and draw. Now here we use the color tiles to make a ruler, as we have shown in the previous video how to use the color tiles to create a ruler. And we talked about the distance between the two lines. Here you will find it 1 inch long. So for this ruler, for example, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So we have 6 color tiles, which means 6 inches. Now I need to ask you a question. This is the ruler, but this is the beginning of the measuring. Okay, so we should start from here. What happens if you line up the edge of an object with the end of the ruler instead of the first mark? If I want to measure this chenille, for example, okay, this one, should I start it from here or from the first mark? Which one is correct? Start it from the first mark or to start it with the edge or the end of the ruler. Now here actually, because this ruler we created it, we started the measuring from this part, not from the end of the ruler. That's why if you create a ruler like this, you will have to put the object by the beginning of the first mark. So we should start the chenille starting from here to measure, not from here. Now, after you created the ruler, we need to measure the length and count the inches. Now, if you didn't create the ruler, you can use an inch ruler to measure the following objects. Now, when I used the measuring unit, the inches, when I used the ruler, actually the first answer, it was 4 inches. The second one, it was 3 inches. Now, I need to ask you a question. Which object is longer? Which one is longer? Excellent, this one with the 4 inches. Now, we used longer than when we are comparing two objects. So, let's see the third object. When I measured it, it was about 5 inches. Now, I need to ask you a question. Which object is the longest? Longest. We use the word longest when we are comparing 3 objects or more. Excellent. This one is the longest. So, which one is the shortest? Good job. I can hear you, number 2 object, saying that number 2 object is the shortest. This one is the shortest. Now, how did you know that this one is the longest, the shortest, which one is longer than the other one? Excellent. I can hear someone saying, I can see it. There is different in length, like this. This should be the shortest. This one is the shortest. Then this one is the longest. Amazing. I can hear someone saying, after we measured, we now have the number in inches. So I can easily find out which one is longer than the other, which one is the longest, which one is shorter than the other, which one is the shortest. So measuring is so important because it helps us to know the length of the objects. Now let's move to the next page. Now we finished page 548. We are moving to page 549. Now here in this page, you are asked to use the ruler. Actually, for me, I prefer that you create your own ruler. But here, if you didn't create a one, you can have a ready-made one. But it should be in inches, because most of the time we find that the rulers are in centimeters. So when I used my ruler, the inch ruler, I found the answer like this. Number 4 was about 3 inches. The thermometer was about 4 inches. This painting brush was about 6 inches. The marker was about 5 inches. And last one, the string was about 2 inches. Now, which one is the longest one? Amazing. I can hear you saying it's the painting brush. The painting brush is the longest one. Which one is the shortest one? Excellent. The string, the yellow one. This is the shortest one. So length helps us to compare between objects, to say which one is longer than the other, which one is shorter than the other, which one is long and which one is short. So measuring is so important. I need you not just copying the numbers. I need you to use your own ruler. And please, if you are going to send me your homework, show me that you are using a ruler. Because I received yesterday, some of the students are sending their homeworks drawing the color tiles. You are not asked to draw color tiles. When I draw color tiles yesterday, I draw it because I want to show you that you don't have to create gaps or overlapping while using the color tiles. And I have shown you 2 days ago how I used the color tiles in real life in measuring the marker. Now, this is the end of our lesson for today. You are asked to do this part as homework in page 551. You are asked only to do this part. And please use your ruler. Don't look to the answer key till you use your ruler, because you have to figure out what mistake have you done in order not to have the same number of inches. Now at the end of my lesson, I want to say to each mom, Happy Mother's Day. I know that after 2 days we are having Mother's Day. Kids, don't forget to give your mom a hug or a kiss, your aunt, everyone in your family. And happy Mother's Day to all moms around the world. Thank you and see you on Sunday.